Moment of silence for the champions, for those who make going hard a lifestyle. Never wait for nothing, gotta get it right now. I'm in the spotlight when they turn the lights down. Only a champ swing the hardest in the 12th round. I love the fourth quarter, I love the ninth inning, I love game 7. Bring on the competition, cause in my heart, yeah, nobody do it better. Can't slow me down, won't stop me, never. I'm so Cassius Clay, I'm Tyson in the prime.
You know me, man. I'm Barry Bonds with Mines. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Pressure Podcast. Picks up Money Monday night edition. Let's
Give me a hell yeah!
coming to you on a day where the NBA is fired off all cylinders. Everybody's scrambling to make moves. We will speak on the trades and the re-signs and the extensions, the new coaches, and as we gear up for the draft tomorrow. And then we will also recap the FIFA World Cup and give you the title episode, Money Player of the Week, and Bum of the Week award. The format is Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at midnight or right before midnight, where we recap on and see what we learned on Mondays, which is today. Then we also use what we learned on Monday to establish on Thursday with the power rankings, or what we call the tower rankings. And then on Saturday, using what we've established on Thursday, we make our predictions and put players under pressure to see who can perform, motherfucker. So without further ado, we are coming to you live from our studio in Orlando, Florida. Your boy King Cole.
LeBron. Finish him!
We are rated M for millennials. Yes, the fuck, sir. The NBA offseason off to a crazy start. What's up, Denali? Yes. This is what I had today before this happened. Okay. Julius Randle has been traded to the Nets. The T-Wolves had to package him with the 28th pick for Brooklyn to receive the 33rd pick this coming draft right now. So now they got 2 picks in the top 33, or actually I think they got 3. And then Chicago gets Nick Claxton, which it's okay, not a bad trade, but it opened cap for Minnesota to get rid of Julius Randle, which is what they wanted to do. Obviously, they didn't want nothing in return. And then Oklahoma.
Sounds like they may get another move, doesn't it?
Yes. Oklahoma trades Wiggins for the Hawks for a pick or 2. So the Hawks got the Thunder got more picks than they already need. I think there should be a pick cap here. How many goddamn picks are you allowed to have? Because it feels like they have 4 in every of the next 20 drafts. Then you have the Celtics and the Heat are the finalists for the Giannis trade, is what everybody's talking about. It looked like it was going to be a done deal before the NBA draft, which is tomorrow or in a few hours. Then Trae Young signs his extension for $220 million. Washington's in a good place. They have him and AD, so 2 established veterans, and then they got the number 1 overall pick. We can speak on that in a few. CJ McCollum re-signs with the Hawks, so now the Hawks have Wiggins and him. Ayo Dosunmu signs with the T-Wolves, 5-year, $12 million.
That's why Julius is gone.
So there you go there. And let's leave it at that, because the rest is FIFA World Cup. We'll get back to that later. This is before we went on the air. Says Wiggins is good. He feels bad for Thunder fans because losing depth will hurt them against the Lakers and the Spurs. Well, we don't know if losing depth will hurt them if all they keep acquiring is a boatload of draft picks for the next 20 fucking seasons. The Hawks just sent them more draft picks just now. So I think what it is just that they know that they have to sign a lot of contracts coming up soon, so they might as well just keep recycling youngsters until they find some stars, right? That's the best you can do.
I thought Chet was gonna be going. I swear.
It's just day one. Tomorrow you might see him gone. All right, but the blockbuster just happened. It's the Giannis trade. Um, he went to the Miami Heat. South Beach just got themselves a mother.
Finish him.
They traded him and Bobby Portis to the Miami Heat for Tyler Hero,
Goddamn white boy.
Khalil Ware,
Be cool, nigga.
Jamie Trash Kez Jr., and Kasparas Jakusionis, another Greek. 3 first-round picks, including the number 13th pick this draft right here. So Milwaukee has their pick and the 13th pick. They got a pick swap next season, first rounder, and they also get a second rounder.
Yeah, Milwaukee came on pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
So who's left in the? It's Powell, Mitchell, and Bam Adebayo.
They can get it. They can get it done. They can get
With
it popping.
Giannis.
But I don't know. I don't know. Now, I don't. I think now it's all about the depth. What are you gonna bring depth wise?
Well, if I'm the Milwaukee Bucks, I'm trading Tyler Hero and
Hyman,
and Trash Kez Jr.
stay with Khalil.
Tyler Hero could go to a team like the
Jonas, and then just build from there.
Tyler Hero could go to a team like the Detroit Pistons, maybe.
So he's not reliable.
Neither is Paul George. They still keep him fucking contracts.
That's the dumb shit. Trust in that process. Whatever that is. Process of losing. A lot of losing.
Because I don't think Milwaukee wants to keep Tyler Hero. He's too good. He's just not reliable because he stays hurt all the time. But
What do you mean you don't think that's enough for Giannis?
no, I'm talking about
No. I'm talking about what Denali just said. He said I like Tyler Hero, but I don't think
that is not enough to compete, obviously. And I don't know if they want to compete, so there's no reason to have Tyler Hero.
I'm just talking about the trade. I mean by the trade. That's what I'm talking about. Denali. So I don't know if that's what you mean or if you mean just Tyler Hero in general.
But losing, they got Khalil Ware, so that's a good thing. They got 3 first-round picks and the 13th pick. They could do very good with that. And they still keep what's his name?
They can immediately get an upgrade,
Jennings?
a couple upgrades.
What was his name? Rollins? No, Ryan Rollins. Yeah,
Yeah, they still got him.
Ryan Rollins.
Who was a breakout?
Yeah.
I thought this dude played good there too. Porter, Kevin Porter. So they got some pieces over there. It's gonna be interesting to see what Milwaukee does if they decide to maybe try to put something together.
This is not going to put the
But I
Milwaukee
don't
Bucks in
think
the playoffs.
It
though.
makes them.
This is not going to put them in the playoffs, though.
Nah, hell.
And Denali's right. That's part he's right. This is not going to put them in the playoffs. However, does this put the Miami Heat back in the playoffs? But they were already in the playoffs. Does this make them better than the play-in?
Makes them better because it's Giannis. But if Giannis, let's say, has one of the years he had like last year, does it make him better? Because I mean, I know his statistics stayed the same, but he still continues to shoot the free throw at the free throw line very bad. And on top of that, I don't think he's the greatest shooter. So does he spread them out and does it make that more spacing for Bam Adebayo? I don't believe so. Unless Bam is to get better, I just don't.
But why do you need more spacing? Why do you need more spacing?
Well, if you clog the paint, then that's literally what your team is going to be, a team that just goes to the rim, which is cool, but you can't do that every time. You got to be able to shoot the ball too.
Yeah, but if the double team comes when you're in the paint, then you'll have open shooters. You couldn't coexist in the NBA with two bigs, especially when you have Wemby in tow. Because you're only looking at the offensive end; they're looking at the defensive end. This is Pat Riley here. They're looking at stopping Wemby.
But that's It's a bad formula. If you think that that's the team you need to stop, then you're. I'm sorry. I don't like the trade then. If that's why you went and got Giannis, then that's not. I don't think that's thinking in the form of who just won the champ. Okay, so basically the Knicks just won the championship.
Yep.
So it's a copycat league.
Correct.
So why aren't you trying to copy the formula that the Knicks took, not the?
Because it was easier for them to get the other formula. They already had the guard and everything.
Because that's the team that they need to want to
Yeah.
beat. And that team, to me, like
Yeah,
if
but
you
to-
match them up, I don't
But
think.
knowing Pat Riley, he's just going to do whatever he deal with whatever he has. If he had elite
Yeah,
wings,
for sure.
if he had elite wings, he would try that way. But because he doesn't,
absolutely,
he's going to try the other way.
for sure. For sure, I agree with that. But if that's their mindset, thinking to stop Wimby,
But now
they might not get past the
But
Knicks.
now this is what I was going to be afraid of.
Or the
Denali
Celtics
says-
for that.
Denali says it looks like the Jalen Brown might want out because that does feel disrespectful.
It does, and he's rightful. I mean, he's rightfully so if he wants to do that. I don't think he's that type of guy, so I don't think he'd be the one that'd be like, "Oh, I'm demanding trade." But I could see having a friction there. Absolutely.
Obviously, it's just a rumor. It's just Denali with his.
But I
Celtics
no, I agree with what he's saying though. I really do, because I also said when Jalen said what he said after the game, I overreacted a little bit. But then I got myself together and I was like, hold on, because if that was you and all you kept hearing was trade rumors, but you had a great year that Tatum wasn't there. You were in the running for MVP. How can you not see that as one of your better seasons? He shot the ball extremely well. He shot over 35% from three, which is I think this year was a career high at shooting from the free throw line at 80%. Like if my numbers got better, why wouldn't I say, you know what I'm saying? This was my favorite year. I don't think that's a slight to Jason Tatum in any form, honestly. And I hate it because I feel like once he said that, everybody was like, okay, we should get Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like everybody jumped in that bandwagon as soon as he said that shit.
Well, here's the thing. Imagine.
I agree with you, Denali, but
Imagine
don't see
just
it
on
like that.
paper right now.
They don't see the guy that always helped.
Denali, answer this question. On paper right now, where do you see the Miami Heat in the Eastern Conference? I have the Knicks. I have the Celtics.
Nah, not the Celtics. Now, yeah, I got to see what the Celtics do in all season.
Well, on paper right now, I have to put the Celtics above the Cavs and Philadelphia and all those guys.
Nah, they lost.
Yeah, but I don't trust.
I mean, yeah, that is true though. Jason Tatum healthy. I mean, yeah, it's a whole different.
I don't trust.
I agree.
The Pistons or anybody else. I'll say
you
after.
You still trust the
I say
champion.
after the Celtics, you will have to say the Heat, and then maybe the Pistons or the Cavs or something else.
I don't know. I think the Cavs can fuck with the Heat. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think the Cavs can see the Heat. I really do. I think they match up. I think they have enough. I don't think the Heat have enough now. They lost all.
The Cavs
they kind of lost all their depth.
The Cavs are the deeper team, but how many of those Cavs showed up in the playoffs, bro? Not many.
Yeah, but the other two did show up in the playoffs.
Yeah, but the Heat can match that.
Well, one, not the other. I don't think Ban's that type of scorer. So I think he's gonna like have to command more of the scoring, and I don't think that's his game.
No, I think Mitchell and Powell are in for a boost in offensive numbers. I think they're gonna have a nice shooting touch with Giannis out there, and Bam Adebayo is gonna be like his running mate. He's gonna be his cleanup duties. But I can shoot the three. He could dump it off and stretch the floor. He could also shoot
No,
the mid
I
range.
know he can, but I'm not saying like I'm talking about as consistent as some of these other guys. I don't see.
But he doesn't need to now because Giannis there. Giannis will slash to the basket like he always does. And if they build the wall, he'll just kick it out, and it's usually going to be maybe the Bam Adebayo or the Mitchells, depending on how
We'll
they
see
build
how
the
this
wall.
goes. I don't. I'll probably say I probably got them top five. I wouldn't say I have them that high yet. I got to see the finishing product.
I got him top three behind the Knicks and the Celtics. Maybe if Lord Halliburton returns to form and the Pacers are what they used to be, maybe you can put him at four and the Pacers three. But I ain't putting the Pistons. I ain't putting the Sixers. I ain't putting the Hawks. I ain't putting the Raptors. I ain't putting the Cavaliers on top of the Miami Heat. And I definitely ain't putting the Charlotte Hornets or the Orlando Magic just yet either. No.
Well, I got the Cavs.
I don't know what the Mavericks are doing with their
I
head
agree.
coach.
The Cavs, the Knicks, and the Celtics. I got them above the Heat. I got if I'm picking the Heat, they're fourth.
The who?
The Cavs.
The Cavs next to
The Celtics, the Knicks.
All right, maybe the Cavs. Maybe the Cavs just because they have a nice built team. But I like what the Heat could offer better. Well, we'll see. They only got really one true superstar. This is also depending on how Mitchell and Powell play. If they elevate their offensive numbers to match the perimeters.
Yeah, but the problem with Norman Powell at the end of the season was he was hurt.
Yep. So Mitchell's gonna have to step
So
up.
you didn't get to we didn't get to see him. We've seen him in the playoffs though, so we know he can play.
And then he got no draft picks.
But yeah, that's the problem to me, the depth. They got those guys, but what about the rest? This is no longer, like you said, a big three league.
Yeah, but they ain't going for the big three. They just try to be a well-built team to defend against Wemby. That's their aim for sure. Because offensively, Khalil Ware can't do it. Otherwise, they would just.
No, I agree. I agree on both sides. Honestly, they definitely upgraded on their offense and defense. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, as far as the top three teams in the East, I don't know if I could put them there.
I can.
Yeah.
Fuck the Cavaliers. But it's good. It's a good first start. Tomorrow's the draft. We might see some more fireworks before we even fall asleep.
Damn, I hope they don't. Just praying that Jaylen Brown doesn't get traded because these fucking sorry ass Celtics fans that don't know shit about basketball and about heart.
Well,
and about how
if you have to, if it had to be that you have to trade him away, who's somebody you?
Damn, I can't even think of that, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Who's somebody
that would break my heart.
Who's somebody you would accept if you had to?
Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards.
That's probably the only thing I think of.
Gotcha.
But I don't even think him. Just something about the way Brown plays, the how his projection was this and he became this. There's something about that to me, like, and y'all hate on it, but it's like, how can you not like the perseverance? Like Jalen Brunson, stories like that. I love stories like that. I'll never knock somebody for that, for wanting to get better and actually work on his game. I just don't get that. Yeah, I know. They ain't getting that nigga. They ain't getting Hugo. I bet you anything that when Brad Stevens was doing this, that as soon as Hugo came up, he was like, nah. We're not getting rid of that guy. Sorry. That could be part of our depth for the next 5-6 years.
It's just the reason why you guys are doing it is not because you don't want Jaylen Brown anymore. It's because Wemby is a problem and you have no center.
Yeah, but that's not. But you can always find stuff like maybe not like Wemby, obviously. But I'm just saying you can find players that can.
No, you cannot.
Disrupt.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot.
Yeah, you can.
No, you cannot.
Yeah, you can. You found a Mitchell Robinson, didn't you? Did he not disrupt? Wimby?
Yes, but it
Okay,
wasn't Mitch Robinson alone. We had to go get Carl Towns along with it.
okay, I'm not, but
The offense has to be there too.
what they gonna if they get Giannis? That's it. That makes us.
With if you get Giannis
That would have made us world beaters.
with the center that you had, you'd be more prepared for Wemby.
But we ain't worried about Wimby. Why does everybody keep talking about Wimby? Wimby didn't win the championship.
Because that's what everybody's going
to No, I don't care about Wimby. Wimby did the
Well,
problem.
you may not care about it, but the
problem is you if you're thinking in the future, then you're thinking wrong because the team that won the championship is a copycat league and it works every year. I don't know if people understand this, but this works every year. That when you copy what the team did the year they won, you're more than likely to go to the playoffs and have a successful run.
Yeah, but if you don't start doing something about Wemby now,
you see, but you're thinking. I'm not thinking about.
Yeah, but you have
5 years ahead. Or
it ain't about
3 years ahead. 2 years ahead.
That is, you have to. That's the job of the GM. You have to do what's best for your team because if you wait too long, by the time it's a problem, it's gonna be.
Well, that's not to me. That's not what's best. Would have been best for the team because Giannis, to me, seems like he's starting to deteriorate from all that, going to the rim shit.
Yeah, but you don't need somebody to match him offensively and defensively. You need somebody that can put up points offensively. He can do that, a lot of it, and you know that he's going to show up defensively. That's what you need. You can't find that everywhere. Not many centers can do that. Maybe defensively, but offensively, almost none. So when you have a chance to get one,
Giannis would have been to me like one of those contracts.
You're going to scramble for it
at the
because
end
of
of the day.
Wemby.
It was going to be like, why did we get this guy? Like I have that feeling. So.
Yeah, I mean, but you didn't get him. But I'm just saying that's why everybody's scrambling for. I told you, they're gonna scramble not for us, for Wemby. I call that shit. They're gonna go out because Wemby is gonna be a problem, and if you don't have a solution for Wemby, what does it matter if you win the Eastern Conference or the West?
I'm just trying to. I'm like I said. I go by. Trends, and that's been the trend. The trend has been to copycat what the team that won did, not the one that lost. That's just. But I get what you're saying. Down the road, but I'm not. I'm thinking about beating you.
Yeah, but when the Cavs beat the Warriors, nobody was building themselves to beat the Cavs. They were building themselves to beat Golden State. And then when they got Kevin Durant, that even got worse. They go with what's most dangerous, and Wemby is a problem. If you don't have an answer for him, it doesn't matter what you do. And it's the truth. You have to put somebody on him that's not going to get in foul trouble and can give him trouble back. You won't beat him if you have people with production like Chet Holmgren and shit. You just won't.
Well, we ain't have nobody with that type of production, so.
But you don't have anybody for that offensive type of production at all.
Yeah, but it could be developed by a Cater or Garza. Who knows?
You better hope. Because if all there are is defensive monsters,
young players
that are athletic, that ain't enough.
Haven't been in the playoffs long enough, so they don't know. It'll get better next year.
Now, obviously, because
and of course, you got the draft. You can go and get somebody there too, if you feel like you need to go get another guy.
Assuming you hit.
I mean, you're not always gonna hit, but even if you get a defensive guy, then you're better off.
Nah, I'm trying to tell you that's not gonna be enough. You'll see. In a few years, you're gonna see that having two great defensive centers ain't enough against Wemby if they don't put up any offense. You will see. You cannot wait till 3 years from now. You got to start doing right now. Finding him in the draft, free agency, trades, everywhere. Now's the time to act. So if you don't have it, like the Orlando Magic, like the Los Angeles Lakers, like a lot of teams out there, if you're going to want to compete, this is what you're going to have to scramble for. I'm surprised that it came down to the Celtics and the Heat. I'm surprised at the Thunder, who had the better package, I thought, out of everybody. But I guess they wanted Khalil Ware. I take Khalil Ware over Chet.
Be cool, nigga.
I would. So that might be the reason why. Because yeah, what center do you have to give me? Not Chet Holmgren.
Not nobody with that type of skill. If you're thinking about skill for a big man, Khalil Ware. He just needs to put it all together. And he will. Now that he's gonna get consistent minutes. He'll go out there and you know what I'm saying? He's gonna fuck up. It's gonna happen, but he'll learn from that shit.
So what are you doing with the T Wolves? You just got rid of Randall. It cost you a pick, so you can't recoup that. And but you got McDaniels
and you signed the
Edwards and the Sun.
So that's my thing. Is the Sumo is are you with that type of money that you just gave him? Is he's got to be a starter, right?
I would guess so.
So Kyrie's out of the equation here. It seems like, unless you want to run two small guards and put Anthony at small forward, but that doesn't make any sense.
Unless you want to get you can't get rid of Rudy Gobert.
Oh, a guy I heard we were going after might be Naz Reid. That's what I heard from Minnesota. That would be a good move. That would help your team. If you're trying to like little things like that, you can do without getting rid of your core. Most of your core.
About Minnesota, I have to make a trade. But what trade? All they have is draft picks.
McDaniels is the only thing I can think of.
Or that. Also got his Jets because they ain't got enough.
Man, McDaniels is such a good defender though.
That's why they gotta keep him. I guess without Randall, the Sun
and that's the shit. You can't get rid of that bum ass Rudy Gobert. Ain't nobody want that nigga, especially now with that contract.
But they need a point guard.
They do.
They need a.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why I was thinking Kyrie. But if you bring in the Sumo, I feel like that's gonna be your starting guard. It has to be with that type of money you just gave him. Why wouldn't he be a starter?
Well, it could work. It could work. But they're weak at power forward now.
Are they?
And they're soft at center, for that matter.
Are they weak at power forward?
The Hawks
shit.
got their guards, and I don't know what pick they got.
Yeah, you said someone else went somewhere else, right? There was one more player.
Where the Hawks at? No, they're 8. So they got the 8th pick.
You said 13, right?
Yeah, they got a small forward. They got two shooting guards now, and maybe a point guard. Maybe. If you're the Hawks, what are you drafting in the 8th round? In the 8th pick, best available.
You need a guard. You need a guard.
You need a point guard.
No, you need just a guard. Just to have another guard.
How many guards you want? Wiggins.
Is that Daniels isn't aggressive? Dyson Daniels isn't aggressive enough. He's like, you'll see. I know you've seen it. Like where he'll have a game and he'll have like 30, and you'll be like when the fuck will he get 30? Like you barely see that. He's just a really gritty defender.
But Alexander Walker, Alexander.
He kind of shit the bed though.
Yeah, I know, but they still have him, and I'm sure they pay him a lot of money. I'm just being real here. Okay? You got Wiggins now, and then you got CJ McCollum, and then you have.
Oh, they did pay CJ. Oh no, never mind.
Dyson Daniels.
Damn. Nah, yeah, it's got to be a big.
And then who's that small forward they got?
It's got to be a big.
Who's the small forward they got? I forgot. We swept. We should have swept, but
He said, "I forgot."
I forgot. But when he was sweeping, it pissed me off because I wanted to fly up there with my Tommy gun and let Mike Brown know what it is one time. That was
Be cool,
time.
nigga.
But Mike Brown fixed his act up, and we only lost one more game after that. A long time after that, we went a month without losing.
Wait,
Mike Brown.
did you say Kaminga or the other guy?
No, it was. You just go look at the Atlanta Hawks
No, yeah, I got it.
roster or the game on the last game they played.
Oh man, that was funny.
Yeah,
Conley, that's his name.
well, Conley, yeah.
That's his
No,
name.
that's the center. That's the center.
Oh, Jalen Johnson.
Jalen Johnson. There you go.
Yeah, I mean
So
they kind of got it set. They're just young.
So what are they looking at in the 8th round? Best available? Or
Yeah,
the
that's
end or something?
available. Maybe Adia Maya, the center from Michigan. That might be the move.
Maybe.
Just to add some more, because you say yourself you gotta have two centers who can score and also defend, right?
Yeah. Unless they're going to push
Might be
positionless. Because they're going to have 4 shooting guards if they draft this guy.
This guy right here.
Raymond Burries. Try that tomorrow.
Where they got him going? Let's see. Maybe you could trade down and get him, because maybe I don't know. I wouldn't risk it though.
But I don't think
Because
these
he's a big-
guys,
he's
number
a big.
12. I don't. The thing is, I think that this was before, obviously, they re-signed McCollum and got Andrew Wiggins. I think they're not going to go for a shooting guard anymore. You might be right. They might go for a center now.
Yeah, I mean they got too many
The
guards.
Bulls made a move.
Damn, that's crazy. They got Daniels, McCollum, Alexander Walker.
That's about it. See what he says. Norman Powell will be back with the Heat.
Yeah,
Brown is their best player and disrespect him almost every year. Raptors, Knicks, Cavs are the 3 best teams in the East. Yeah, okay. Heat and Pistons are in the next tier. By the way, what the fuck were the Mavericks doing with their hair skills? We seen that one. They want the players with Pritchard and Hugo, Schizerman, Garza. It goes on and on and on. The Hawks will be contenders. They're cooked out. Coach always has them ready to play. They're coked out. Coach always has them ready to play. Who's that? The Hawks. The Hawks.
Look like that, bro.
The Hawks.
He
coach
looks like he
is
got
that
fucking problems,
ATL
bud. He's got
cocaine.
that. He's got that like some big eyes.
What the fuck?
That's that cocaine from ATL. All right, let's go to some
Denali, you been
FIFA,
hanging out with us too much.
FIFA World Cup
300 civics with spoonage.
notes. Okay, FIFA World Cup notes. Here we go. Number 1 is that it's very clear that France, Germany, and Netherlands are the favorites here. Okay, that's what it looks like. Number 2 is that it looks like Argentina's poised to defend their title. They're the reigning champions. Number 3 is that USA, Mexico, Norway, and Japan are the wild cards. These guys are strong enough to knock out an elite team. Spain, England, Colombia, Morocco are all elite teams. To me, it's proven now that these guys are on a different level. Brazil, Sweden, Uruguay, and Belgium are overrated. These guys are not as good as we thought they were. Not this time around, or at least the first 2 games haven't indicated anything. But
I feel different about Brazil this year. I feel like Brazil's actually playing pretty good compared to what I've seen in the past.
yeah, until they face Germany and they're losing 7-1.
Nigga, I'll put $1,000 on that shit. That ain't gonna happen.
It happened in their own hometown in the FIFA World Cup.
It's not gonna happen.
It was just 10 years ago, bro.
Yeah, that's a
In their
long
own
motherfucking
house.
time. But it's freaking happening again.
In their own house. They should be ashamed of themselves. They should be embarrassed. They should never even speak the world of football for the rest of their life.
You got me fucked up.
Germany spanked that ass. It's just like Hawks fans. I don't want to hear you talking to the Knicks. We done clap you by 51 points. You're the reason we broke records because most of those fucking wins are against you.
I don't want to hear that shit.
The Sixers can't talk shit, especially Embiid and Edge coming and Pandemic P. They ain't do shit. They got swept. The Cavaliers can't talk shit. Wemby can't talk shit. Wemby was the biggest choker in NBA Finals history. That's what he is. So I'm not worried about none of these new moves right now. And I'm not worried of Brazil. Brazil, when they face strong teams, I don't trust them right now. They've got to prove it. They got to prove it. But to me, that's the overrated list. I want to talk good and bad about Africa teams, but they're always put in the bad places. It's on purpose. They hate black people, bro.
Be cool, nigga.
They didn't put them in a bad place.
Yeah,
You said it yourself they were supposed to win that game. Don't do that.
Yeah, but they also put them in the same place as fucking, what's it called, France. They got no chance.
Sorry, a lot of motherfuckers ain't got shit to get
Why
friends.
couldn't you put us in the same bracket as Iran, Saudi Arabia, Qatar,
France got the best player in the league.
and who else was it? It was a nobody team, Ecuador. It was a bunch of nothings. Why couldn't you put Senegal there?
Nah, Holland's
Why couldn't you put Ghana there? Why couldn't you put Cote d'Ivoire there? Haiti, you gotta put them with Brazil.
As much as I watch fucking Mbappe and I'm like, damn, this guy's amazing. I look at Holland and I'm like, damn, this nigga's amazing too. Shit, tough.
Senegal ain't got nobody of that.
Nah, they ain't got nobody like that. But you said they had the experience. You said they should have won the game. It just, like I said, Holland's that good that he can get them past that team.
They got a Holland.
But I don't know about France. That's gonna be tough.
They can't beat France either. That's who they play.
Yeah, no way.
That's it.
I like their jersey though. That's just right.
So, yeah, man, they could have put us in the Ecuador bracket. They had to put them with France and Mbappe and the Vikings. God damn it, that ain't right. And then Cape Verde, you put them with Spain and who was the other guy? Who was the other guy? They tied Spain and they tied the other guys. Who was it? Cape Verde. It was just yesterday. It was a draw against Spain.
They tied somebody.
And it was yesterday. They tied somebody. Was it Germany?
It was a good game.
It was Germany.
Was it Germany?
Yeah, it was Germany.
Yeah, that's crazy. We talking about Germany being Brazil.
Germany beat the shit out of the other team.
They
Cape
struggling. They struggling.
But Cape Verde held their own, right? Yeah.
It's that goalie.
No, it was Uruguay. Uruguay. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Uruguay's won the title 4 times and Spain's won the title once. So you got 5-time champions in Cape Verde. This is their first fucking. This is their first fucking World Cup qualification, and that's a grouping you put them in. Fuck y'all.
Spain went to work yesterday.
So you look at Mexico. They're guaranteed to go. They got Korea, Czech Republic, and South Africa. Why couldn't you put Senegal and Ghana or DR Congo or Cape Verde in here? Huh? Or Haiti? Look at this. Qatar.
Nah, Haiti ain't gonna fit.
Qatar, Bosnia, Switzerland, they all suck. Canada got an easy fucking grouping. Why is that? How come there's no, what is this? What is this? But you got to put Haiti with Morocco and Brazil. They have never qualified in 50 years. Look at U.S., Australia, Paraguay, Turkey. They ain't nobody here. Cote d'Ivoire got put up with at least Germany, and they're still shocking the world. Netherlands and Japan and Sweden are in the same grouping. That's not fair for the Japanese. You hate Asians too?
They're holding their own though.
Egypt, Iran, Belgium, and New Zealand. This is a bad
Egypt?
bracket.
Yeah,
Egypt,
I don't know.
Egypt's the
What
only
is
one
that?
that's benefiting from it. Egypt's not even that strong. Nobody here is strong,
Nobody's
apparently.
strong. Nobody's strong.
But you got to put Cape Verde with Uruguay and Spain, and Cape Verde is holding their own. But they even though they're holding their own, they still might not advance.
Because they got 2 draws.
And then Senegal gets put with Norway and France. That's not fair. Look at this bum ass shit that Argentina got. They ain't no competition.
Because it's like you know what I'm saying? Like when you get the best back.
Look at DR Congo. The first time qualifying in their entire history, and they got to play Colombia and Portugal. The fuck?
Portugal sucks though this year.
Ghana got a good one. They got Croatia and Panama. They suck, so they get to advance with England at least.
Portugal suck this year though. I don't know what the fuck's up with them.
Portugal may suck, but Congo ain't nothing compared to Portugal.
They on top of their ass. That's not a good look. I just say.
I'm just saying, they could have put them in this bracket over here or this bracket over here. They would have advanced. Holland might be the best player. I told you that Vikings the man.
People's even.
I told you.
You got conspiracies against all sports.
All right, so we're starting to lag here. So let's get to the money player of the week. Every Monday we do the Money Player of the Week. Who is it, baby?
Give me a hell yeah!
18 goals. Holds the record now. Matter of fact, if you go to Google and you put in his name, there's a little balloon that goes up and a soccer ball. And he's killing it, man. The most impressive thing to me is at this age, the way he compared to another guy who's about his age, and how you can tell he's not playing up to that level. Messi looks like he's 26 years young.
And when you win Money Player of the Week, what happens?
You
bro?
go in the Money Mansion.
Be cool,
I got the championship New York Knicks in there. I got Jalen Brunson, the MVP, Finals MVP in there. Eastern Conference Finals MVP in there.
How many champions you got in here? So we see the Knicks. We see Karl Anthony Towns. We see Pritchard. Who's that up there? Is that in the middle? Is that Wemby?
Yes, Wemby.
Fuck Wemby. Fuck Luka.
He ain't got one.
Fuck Ant-Man and
that's Cade up there.
Fuck Ant-Man and Cade and who's that? Sengun that he's dunking on. And Steph Curry belongs. And obviously Messi. Only champions right now. That's the only ones we're going to mention. But when we give you the Money Player of the Week, unfortunately, we always have to give you the...
A no good loser like you bum!
All right? When you highlight a player for doing great, we got also low light a player for doing bad. Who do you think it is, bro? Who do you think it is, Denali? Who do you think deserves to be the bum of the week?
Cristiano Ronaldo.
In FIFA World
Cristiano Ronaldo. That's who I think it is.
A no good loser like you bum!
The FIFA World Cup Week 1 Bum of the Week award winner goes to none other than Cristiano Ronaldo. The reason why is because, let me tell you something. Ever since the FIFA World Cup started, a few nations have shot. Cape Verde has won. Cote d'Ivoire has won. A few teams have won games that they weren't supposed to win, okay? USA has come out storming in ways nobody expected. Spain came out a little sluggish. Brazil came out a little sluggish. But Vinny Jr. scored. Lamine Yamal scored. Messi scores.
Most of the stars have scored the ball.
Mbappe scored. The Holland, he's making his debut. He has no problem scoring.
There's no problem scoring.
Just like Mbappe, 2 goals the first 2 games, okay?
Amazing.
No, everybody's stars are scoring and showing up, except for this guy right here. But it's not just this World Cup. Are you aware that in the last 10 Portugal appearances, he has 0 goals? So that's against DR Congo. That's against Italy. No, France. That's against, I don't know who that is. That's against, I think that's, I don't know who the fuck that is. Armenia or something like that. That's against China. That's against Czech Republic. That's against Morocco. That's against Switzerland. That's against Korea. That's against Uruguay. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 zeros all around. Donut love.
And no good loser like you bum.
You are the Bum of the Week award winner, Ronaldo. Hey, you tomorrow's your day to shine again. Let's see if you can prove us wrong.
That's tough.
But you are the Bum of the Week award. When we put you as the Bum of the Week award winner, we also stick you in the fucking shelter. We have a brand new shelter, clean slate for the FIFA World Cup. By default, you will have a companion there. His name is Neymar. He's a bum. He's always going to be a bum because he's always missing in action, MIA. So we just always have him there because that's where he's not playing. This is where he's at. Right alongside with Ronaldo. You guys are the owners of the tent. You guys are the first ones there. So that's where you belong. Get used to that old man. He's housed a lot of pro athletes. He's an expert now.
Neymar,
He's
you better get a
master
hat
host.
trick. That's all I know.
He's a master host. He gives you everything you need. If you need a fork, if you need a used cup, if you need some used toilet paper, if you need,
He's right there for your every need.
if you need the grossest ketchup you ever seen in your life, this is the guy to talk to. Okay. You need used toothbrush, he got you.
Whoa.
Yep, that's your roommate right there. That's what you get for peeling like shit. All right, we're starting to lag, so Denali, sorry, we got to cut it up here. Normally we don't lag till an hour, but appreciate y'all tuning in. Top 10 Thursday, we will come back and we'll give you the NBA power rankings after the draft and the trades. Okay. We're also going to give you top 10. Let's see. Brother, the shit is lagging. It's lagging. It's hurting the quality. We can't do that.
Yeah, it's lagging early too.
And it's lagging early. Nobody don't lag for until we're an hour. But it's okay. Just a little early today. But top 10 Thursday, what should we do? Denali, any ideas for top 10 Thursday? Top 10 Thursday.
This camera got the wrap it up box. What the fuck? It's like telling us what to do. You need to wrap this. No, I don't know.
But
Let
we'll
me
come
see.
up with something. We'll come up with something. Please feel free to subscribe, spam that like button, share this with your friends, hit the comments, give us your Bum of the Week or Money Player of the Week award winners. And till Thursday, see you then, motherfuckers. Good luck tomorrow, Denali, in the punk ass draft.